Hey, hello. You're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick. Couple minute riff on IT and IT security. So yesterday evening, I was at a comedy club for a jam, right? So effectively open mic night. Put differently, paying to see people practice. I love it. I love it. It was a lot of fun. So there's something refreshing about seeing someone do something for the first time. There's something exciting about seeing people get up and just try material and see if it works or not. And there's something really, really humorous when it works, and really kind of painful when it doesn't. And it's a roll of dice, right? You get, I don't know, maybe 15 comics, and handful of them were just great, and a handful of them were just terrible, and the rest were in the middle. And it's good. It's good to have that energy of something new and something just being tried for the first time. So of course that's got me thinking about like security projects and pilot projects, and the difference between pilot and project and then operations. So on pilots, it's much the same thing as like a comedy jam, right? If you do 20 of them, 3, 4, 5 are going to be great and going to be a lot of fun, and the rest are going to fail. And some will be mediocre and some will just be god awful. So it takes a special kind of mindset and attitude to go into a pilot. You have to keep in mind that, look, we're doing this for these goals. It's technology independent, right? We're looking for these types of features. We're trying to understand this. We're trying to answer this question. It's an experiment. And whatever happens with that experiment, successful pilot or not, tells us something. It's still a successful experiment because we learned something. So it takes the mindset of an experimenter, of a scientist, med or otherwise, someone who's not afraid to fail, someone who's not afraid to work through technology that's very painful and isn't working right, and yada yada yada. Which is slightly different than a security project, right? So a pilot, 9 times out of 10 will fail, fine. Security project, hopefully 9 times out of 10 will succeed. Security project needs to be more of an execution mindset. You still need to be willing to roll up your sleeves, deal with a lot of problems, learn a lot of things that lie at the difference between the documentation and how we think it works and how it's actually implemented and how it really works. We still need people who are a little bit explorers, a little bit on the leading edge, who can go ahead and lead this project without getting discouraged when things don't work according to documentation and when the support doesn't come through, and et cetera, et cetera. And then finally we flip to an operational mode, which is your HBO special, where the comedians have all been weeded out, the good material's all been tried, it's polished, it's proven. Now it's going to be canned and reproduced a million times over. Not necessarily where I usually like to play. But different mindset again, right? Someone who loves procedure, who loves operational excellence, who can execute again and again consistently, which is phenomenal. Someone who can take what's been built and operate it and make it work and drive a lot of value out of it. So, the areas where people sometimes struggle is you hear people say, oh yeah, security is a series of projects. It is. But if you're not operationalizing, you never get the value out of it, Or you hear the opposite. Oh, security should never be thought of as a project. Well, okay. But if you don't have a series of projects pushing up your posture forward, then what's your SOC doing? Operating technology from the 90s? Not cool. So you need the blend of all three mindsets, and oftentimes you need a blend of people, in all three areas. And some of the best security functions I've seen have separate departments and functions for all three, with handoffs and junctions between. So build it, play with it, operationalize it. You go see a comedy